Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you've been following along with this engine build so far, I was missing two of the main bolts for all my main caps, and I ended up finding them. They were just buried in the box of random parts in my, well, not my shed, in the shed where my stuff's kept. So today we're actually be able to get them in and look through the book for the torque specs to get us all torqued down and in here for good. So pretty excited about that. Alright, so let's get these guys in here. Okay, so we're just getting them all snug down. Not gonna actually put any force into it because I gotta go in a certain torque spec. So I'm gonna look that up in just a moment so we can get them all down properly. Okay, so that's in there. Now we're gonna take our handy dandy guide, small block mopar, how to rebuild the small block mopar. This is basically the book that I bought off Amazon, using it to get this engine back together. Okay, lube, thread, screw, cap. So torque the bolts down first to 20 foot-pounds each, then to 30 foot-pounds. This will help seat the bearings evenly. When the bolts have torqued to 30 foot-pounds, screw the screwdriver used to set thrust and bolts torqued to final specifications. Okay, so basically what this is saying here is we're going to use a screwdriver, wedge it back here to keep the crank forward while we go in 10 foot-pound increments all the way up till we get to 85. So we got to start at 20 each, then go 30, then set this in 10 all the way up to 85. Let's get that done. Yeah, set the torque wrench to 20. Right there. 20 foot-pounds. I don't know if you can see that or not. 20 foot-pounds though. And let's get her going. That's 20. Reset this to 35. That's 30. And 35. So a little backstory on this engine while I'm getting this done is when I first moved to BC, I was kind of missing working on projects like this with my brother. Me and him done a few projects together, helped him work a lot on his 66 Cutlass. Also, I had an 86 AMC Eagle that I worked on quite a bit. That was my car. We ended up working on that, doing a bunch of body work. The timing case is all cracked and everything. So we had to replace a lot of parts on that. Anyways, I was missing doing that quite a bit. And when I moved out here, so I was wanting to find a project that I could do to kind of, just fill that void of what I was missing from back home. So what I came up with was buying an engine online, something that I could work on just myself. And I bought it, tore it down, then pretty much just had it sitting in parts for, I don't know, a year and a half or something like that. And just recently I decided, done just letting it sit there, I want to actually get it put back together. So scrubbed down the blocks, took a ball hone to all the cylinders so that they'd have nice cross hatching in them. And now I'm getting all the parts kind of cleaned up, ready to go back in. Yeah, so basically it's just a fun project to do. Nothing to take too seriously. I don't have a vehicle I'm going to be putting it in or anything. Jesus, this is moving a lot. The vehicle that's my main project right now is my 66 Pontiac. That's pretty much what I'm pouring all my funds into right now, so I honestly don't even know how much I'm going to be able to get done with this engine before the funds just aren't there to do it, because pretty much all my spare cash is just going into this Pontiac here, and this is just a fun side project that I can do in my spare time at home. Okay, so right now we're up to 65 foot-pounds. So 2 more to go, and then we'll check clearances on the bearings. Sorry about the engine moving around a whole bunch there. You know, Stan's got wheels. And 85, this is going to be the last go around. Ooh. Okay, let's loosen this torque wrench back off so we don't have it just tight as hell all the time. Okay, so now that we got this all torqued down to spec, take the book back out again, see what our clearances have to be for the main bearings. So it says 0.002 to 0.007. So if we're sitting anywhere in there, then we know we're good. So we've got our Canadian Tire feeler gauge here. We already have it pulled out. I don't know if you can see that there. Pulled out to 0.002. And let's just check all the bearings. Okay, so I don't have one of the ones that bend, and I don't really feel like messing this up, even though it's a couple bucks. Check the front one. Fits in the front one at 0.002. It is tight, but that is still within spec. So, looks like we're pretty much all wrapped up here then. Awesome. Okay, so if you guys made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. If you want to keep following along with this engine build, also with my 1966 Pontiac project, or if you just want to see some small clips of cars that I've seen around town, stuff that I think's really cool that I got some snapshots of. Yeah, just subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.